Hello, you're welcome once again to our video series from the Forex Masterclass. And today we shall be dealing with a very important topic for most of us who want to really be part of the Forex Traders Global Network. But unfortunately, you do not have the knowledge, and one way or the other, probably you have a wrong misbelief about what Forex trading is all about. I intentionally want to use this video to correct this abnormally and to educate you purely on what Forex trading is all about, and to let you know that you can truly be part of Forex traders all over the world. I can assure you that after this video, if you have any query, send a mail to me, contact me on WhatsApp. I shall once again address those issues and help you become a Forex trader that you're willing to become. I am Henry Asagboyin from Nigeria, the CEO of Forex Trading by Henry, an experienced Forex trader and tutor and Forex market analyst. I am a certified partner of the Super Forex International Broker. Today, our topic will be broken down under 4 points. What is Forex will be the part 1 of this video. Why should I trade Forex will be the part 2 of the video. Part 3 will be what do I need to trade successfully. I listed the part of it: electricity, power, gadgets, skill, especially for those of us from Nigeria. Then number 4, the fourth part of the video will be under what level of skill do I need. Quickly, let's go to the part 1. What is Forex? Part 1. Quite simply, it is the global market that allows the exchange of currency for another. An example, the US dollar exchanging it for the naira, the US dollar exchanging it for the euros exchanging it for the Japanese yen, as the circumstances warrant. Do you understand? If you ever travel to another country, you usually have to find a currency exchange booth at the airport and then exchange the money you have in your wallet into the currency of the country that you are visiting. And then you go up to the counter and then you notice a screen displaying different exchange rates of different currencies. For example, you find the naira and then you think to yourself, wow, $1 is worth 306 naira. I have $10 and I'm going to be rich. And so you sold your 10 US dollar, having arrived to Nigeria, and you received 3,060 naira. That's a transaction. When you do this, unknowing to you, you have participated in the Forex market and you have actually exchanged one currency for another. Or in Forex trading terms, assuming you're an American visiting Nigeria, you will sell your dollars and buy the naira. And before you fly back home, you stop by the currency exchange booth and then you ask them that, wow, I have some amount of naira with me. I do not want to leave the country with them. I like to just exchange them. And at that point, you try to exchange them by selling the naira and then getting back your dollar. You find out that to buy a dollar, you have to pay 360 naira at this time. I remember at the other time when you had to buy the naira and sell your dollar, you got it for 306. But now, it's a different case. You have to pay 360 naira, and the difference is what? 60 naira. And that's a profit for the other business partner who sold the dollar to you. It is these changes in the exchange rate that allow you to make money in the foreign exchange market. Very simple. You come into this country, Nigeria, or like every other country, you have the dollar with you, you approach the guy in the bureau de change or the black market or the bank, whichever case, and they exchange it. What do? You sell the naira, you sell the dollar, and you buy the naira so that you can exchange for currency, for goods within the country. At that time, it's 306 naira. You get 3,060 for exchanging $10. Now it's time to go back. You wouldn't want to carry the naira back to America. You approach them. In this case, you are now selling the naira to get the dollar. And the guy tells you, sorry, it's no longer 306 naira. You have to pay 366 naira to get back $1. So this time, the difference is 60 naira. What has just happened is, you made profit when you were paying with the dollar to get the naira. And now you are selling the naira to get the dollar. You're no longer making profit. The guy on the other side is making the profit. This precise change in exchange is what is allowed. It's the rate that allows you to make money in foreign exchange. Like you see the picture here, one is profiting and the other is losing. That's just the ball and short of the exchange that we are talking about. The foreign exchange market, which is usually known as the Forex or FX, like you hear on the news, on the radio, is the largest financial market in the world. Compared to the measly 22.4 billion per day volume of the New York Stock Exchange, the foreign exchange market looks absolutely gigantic, with over $5 trillion a day per volume. You can compare it, like they say, a trillion with a T. Let's take a moment to put it into perspective using the size of the Incredible Hulk. For those of us who watched Incredible Hulk while we were growing up, you see the way it expanded and looked so gigantic and very intimidating. The largest stock market in the world, that is the New York Stock Exchange, trades a volume of about 22.4 billion each day. However, this volume looks intimidating. Truly, I'm sure you find it interesting. You hear about the New York Stock Exchange in the news every day, on CNN, CNBC, Bloomberg, BBC, everywhere. You even probably hear about it at your local news and at the office too. The the New York Stock Exchange is up today, blah, 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 down tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. When people talk about the Forex market, they usually mean the stock market. When people usually talk about the market, they usually mean the stock market. So the New York Stock Exchange sounds big, it's loud, likes to make a lot of noise. Of course, it's popular. But if you actually compare to the Forex market, if you want to bring the stock exchange market side by side with the Forex market, you can see here that the Forex market controls $3.98 trillion. And the New York Exchange, $74 billion. Tokyo Stock Exchange, $18 billion. London Stock Exchange, $7 billion. I like to compare these two pictures. This is the Forex market, 3.98 trillion. This is put together New York, Tokyo, London. You can see the difference. This is suicide. You can't attempt it. Oh, that's what it looks like. You can check out the graph and you can see what it's like. The currency market is over 200 times bigger. Ladies and gentlemen, it is huge. But relax, here's where the big advantage comes in. The huge 5 trillion number covers the entire global foreign exchange market. But do you know that in the space of the huge trillion going on, exchanging hand to hand, daily trading volume from retail traders, that's me and you, will make up to 5 to 6% of all the overall volume of between 300 to 400 billion dollars. As I'm trading here in Nigeria, my friend is trading in Japan, my mentor is trading in the UK, and all forex traders all over the world is trading. We are both part of the 5 to 6%, and we're exchanging 300 to 400 billion dollars in the overall volume. So you see, the forex market is definitely huge. It can never crash. Impossible. It's enough to accommodate every one of us, and the profiting is endless. As long as you keep trading, you keep making your profit, you keep making your money, and you smile to the bank. Do you know that aside from its size, the market really closes, except on Saturday and Sunday, so that you and I can rest, just like it's commanded. It's good to rest for your health and for so many reasons. The market works on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not saying 8 o'clock to 5 p.m. No, round the clock, 24 hours non-stop from Monday 11 p.m. in Nigeria, using our Nigerian time GMT +1, to exactly 11 p.m. GMT time on Friday. The market is non-stop, so you can choose. I like to trade in the night. You have no problem. The Asian market is there. The London market is just closing. Remember, you can also decide to trade in the day, whichever one. I personally like waking up at night and I place my trade. Some persons who are not on duty during the daytime, they place their trade during the day, while some of them on duty in the night time, they stay at the office and they trade during the night. Whichever time you choose, you can always trade. The forex market is open 24 hours a day and 5 days a week. It only closes during the week. So unlike the stock or bond market or the forex market, it does not close at the end of each business day. Instead, trading just shifts to different financial centers around the world. The day starts when traders wake up in Sydney, and then it moves to Tokyo, and then from Tokyo to London to Frankfurt, and finally it ends at New York before trading starts all over again from Sydney. You can see here, the trading starts here, Sydney, it moves down, you can see Tokyo, comes back, London, New York, on and on like that. You can see the timing of the 24-hour GMT time, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. And so you can easily calculate it. For those of us here, this one here means 2, because ours is GMT plus 1 in Nigeria. Take note that over 50 currency pairs and commodities are traded on the forex trade. You look out for the currency with the stronger economy and buy it before it appreciates against the currency with the weaker economy. So you can sell it when it has appreciated against the weaker currency. For example, the United States Japanese yen, that's 2 currencies. If $1 US is changed for a price of 0.3060 at 6 a.m., you can buy the dollar. And by the time the $1 US changes for a price of 0.3550, it means it has appreciated from 0.3060 to 0.3550. At 4 p.m. same day, what do? You sell the dollar. You profit 490 pips. Hold on. 490 pips times your lot, maybe 1.0, times the value, 10. That's $4,900. Now, if you use a low risk, 4 times 0.1 times 10, what do you get? $490. On and on like that. In the next section, we will reveal why should I trade forex. I've just exposed to you what forex is like. 3 things to take home. Forex is for everybody. 2, forex never closes Monday to Friday around the clock. And finally, the forex market cannot be compared to every other or any other exchange market in the world. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.